Hey everybody, welcome to Quick 15. It's your host Jason A. Stryker. Joining me today, Mr. Phil Kohler.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
What are we checking out today?
This is Xenoblade Chronicles,
Ooh.
and this is a game that...
You single-handedly brought over to the States, correct?
I'd say that, but for a long time we didn't think this was coming, and then today, after I spent all day yesterday, we got a European build in the office, and because it's been out in Europe for a while, Nintendo hasn't said whether they're going to bring it to North America. We imported a European version to check out, and I did some shady stuff to my Wii to make this
creative
work.
stuff.
Let's say creative, not shady. And spent a long time doing that last night and whining about it on Twitter. And then 12 hours later, maybe even less than 12 hours, Nintendo announces, all right, we are going to bring it over to North America. But
mighty fine coincidence.
Let's jump in. This is a cool-looking JRPG. I really enjoy what I've played so far, so I'm just gonna start a new game, and you guys can check out the beginning.
I'm excited. So are you a big JRPG fan, yes?
I am.
Okay.
I am, which is one of the reasons I wanted to play this and was bummed that it didn't seem like Nintendo of America was going to bring it to the U.S.
I'll admit I've been a little soured by the JRPG experience as of late, but...
To be fair, there has not been much worth playing in the JRPG genre this generation.
Unless you're a Uber fan. I think I'm kind of over it, though. But this might bring me back. Sell me.
There have been some good handheld games, but not a lot on the consoles. This one...
True.
Long ago,
I'm digging, though.
the world
All right, I wanna watch
was
it.
nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence.
I am sold.
All right. Titans. Remember the beginning of God of War 3? Keep watching.
The Bionis and the Mechonis.
We didn't put in White Knight Chronicles by accident, did we?
No.
Okay.
Does have that look a little bit. There's some similarities, but it's better than White Knight Chronicles.
That's not saying much.
I agree.
The titans were locked in a timeless battle.
Like a Dragon Ball Z episode?
Sort of.
Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Eons have passed.
Keep talking.
Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon. Retreat! Retreat!
More stuff going on here.
Get away from me! Retreat!
Textures don't look great in this part. They look better later, I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I mean, it's Wii, so don't expect
it's
them
on
to
the
look
Wii.
too great.
It gets a pass.
But they look better later. Some of the outdoor areas look really nice.
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
Kind of.
Young man,
Oh.
we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
I vote to stay in
Die
fights.
if we take a stand here, but
So we actually gonna get
still give us
some
the chance to
combat?
shape
Oh,
our
yeah.
destinies.
They get into the... There's some
We have
cutscenes
the
going on here,
Monado.
but they get into the actual gameplay
With
pretty
this,
fast.
Good.
the future is ours for the taking.
It's basically introducing these characters, this
Your
war,
body can't take any more
and that
of the
crazy
Monado.
sword that this dude has.
I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, still in control.
And the lip syncing, which is a little funny.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you.
I like the look of the
You'll
characters
need
though. It's
someone
like
to drag your
stylized,
corpse
but
on.
not in the same way as
You
every
think you've still got the
JRPG.
strength in you, old man.
Something a little bit different about it.
Reminds me a little of like Final Fantasy 12,
Well, I say
Yeah.
you're coming with us. What would
but a
we
bit
do
more
without
cartoony,
those?
even stylized.
Are they what?
It looks a little bit more cartoony, perhaps stylized.
Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha.
This is it, isn't
What
it?
are they trying to prove?
We're gonna fight?
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight some machines.
Some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
I don't trust that guy. All right, here we go.
All right, sell me.
Well, we're gonna get a couple of tutorials, I think, here first. That
Excellent.
I will get through really quickly.
So we've got an auto lock on.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna choose to fight this giant mech. As you see, combat's pretty smooth. You continue having the ability to move. You have these icons on the bottom. Each of these is a different skill, sort of like how you'd have a bar in an MMO.
Gotcha.
Like this is a buff that I just gave out to all of my buddies. Now, if the skill's X'd out like that, it means I can't use it, of course.
And it just recharges over time.
Here's a giant crazy sword blast for 5,000 damage. Sure, why not?
I would have done the very same thing.
So you can see I'm playing as a level 27 character here. So this is definitely a like, let's introduce you to some real badasses from the start, and then we're gonna go back to level 1. Don't worry about that. Alright, he's dead. Kill this guy. Oh look, I got both of them. So good.
I'm noticing a distinct lack of an MP bar as well.
No MP bar. Those skills are completely cooldown based, and as you can see, also very positional combat. So like I was able to line up those two guys.
Yep.
And that giant attack got both of them. There's also like a whole like aggro element. Like you can see the arrow pointing at me means he's attacking me. Now it's pointing at that guy, so it's attacking him. Definitely there are going to be skills as you get further in the game to draw enemy aggro towards you if you want to be a tanking character.
Excellent.
Or I'm sure probably to push it away from you if you are trying to avoid that.
Going along that lines, is there any form of character customization?
There is, and I'm not too far in the game, so I don't know how deep it gets. But it has a system that's sort of like a materia light from Final Fantasy VII.
Sure.
You can equip these gems, and you can connect them to various weapons and pieces of other equipment that will give you little bonuses that help you like push your character in different ways.
Oh, very cool.
So if you want to be a tanking character, you're probably going to give yourself HP gems.
Right, but there's not like a strict like class route that you can go down.
It doesn't seem like it thus far.
That is fine by me.
Dixon, Munka, let's do
Kind of a badass. Killing all these dudes. What I really like about this intro too is just a great scope right from the beginning of like tons of robots, just tons of them.
Doesn't waste time, yeah, putting it in the action. I like it.
Something's going wrong, as tends to happen.
Oh!
Hulk Hogan's not dead. Don't worry.
Okay. I was about ready to say my
Hulk
prayers,
Hogan
my
never
vitamins.
dies.
You alright?
He's got a lot more hair in this one. Prequel?
To go.
Guess even a hero's gonna reach a limit eventually.
Uh-oh.
Munka, what are you doing?
No.
Sorry,
Betrayal.
brothers.
to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So
Monado's that sword, by the way. You
Gotcha.
catch that.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka, you just...
Don't worry. I'll organize your funerals.
He's not such a bad guy.
What?
See you,
dick.
boys.
Wait! If this is a joke, it ain't funny.
It's a little.
Looks like this is it. At least we know luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Bill, what is going on?
We'll see.
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quiet down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine.
Laugh track.
Exactly. Uh-oh.
Oh no, please. No!
Those are not coming out of him.
If you think
They're being
the
aimed
box
at him.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for you to
That's
pick
trouble.
us off. You are sorely mistaken.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Now, here's something really cool that I did not know about going into this game.
Cloud cover? Whoa.
Now it's doing like a kind of flyby, showing you different areas in the world that I'm sure,
Sure.
as the game progresses, you're probably going to visit all these areas. Showing you how big this world is.
Is there a minecart? What? Whoa.
Check this out.
Are you serious?
So the world that you live on in this game,
What?
the world that these two people are fighting over, is actually those giants from the beginning. That's kind of cool.
This is extremely cool.
Yeah. All right, so now we are actually going to get introduced to the main character briefly here. I think we got a few minutes left to show that off.
We're going to make this the quick 24-hour.
I wouldn't mind that.
Let's do it. What are you doing this weekend?
Playing this.
There we go.
Jumping ahead a year.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's
No
broken.
good.
The joint section.
This is your main character. His name's Shulk.
What happened to our old favorites?
It's
The
completely
Hulk Hogan and
useless.
They show up very quickly.
okay.
They're kind of hanging out in the first town you go to, and Shulk is actually friends with them. So it quickly sets up like what has happened since that year, and what happened to these
An
characters.
M69.
Those are hard to find.
Its armor would be perfect for making a
Armor with a
shield.
U, European version. Remember,
Get it off. I should be able to.
I do hear they're not changing the voice acting for the North American release, which I'm so happy for because I love this like sort of British. Oh, now check this out! Look at that shield sword thing. Wow, that is an awesome weapon.
It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble.
You need to play more God's Eater
Using
Burst.
the Mechon armor as a
Telling
shield.
you.
Clearly, I do.
I'll lure it away and top it. When it's down,
All right, let's
use
kill this
ours
thing
to
quick,
finish it off.
and then end this.
Looks pretty menacing.
It's a Crabble. That's its name, and I'm gonna destroy it.
I can't wait.
All right,
Quick tutorial.
they're gonna give us a couple tutorials here, but I got an achievement. You see that?
Beautiful.
And I have a heal spell. And again, no MP. This is all just based in
There we go. So your main attack is
timing.
cooling
And
down.
this is a backstab, which does double damage if I actually hit them from behind.
awesome.
So, like, again, very positional combat.
Mhm.
Let's do this super special move.
Man didn't even make a sweat.
And show you something else awesome. Loot!
Fat loots.
Bam! Iron Crabble Shell. There we go.
We needed some of that.
Oh, and there is a...
What the hell is that?
This is a caterpillar, which is, a caterpillar,
That's
basically.
that's what I thought.
Come on. Backslash.
Right, got my backslash in there.
Now it's right
Let me do my heal just to show that off. As you can see, you do your heal and it just charges back up. There's no MP. It's all about timing it correctly.
So no spamming the.
Yeah, no spamming because you have a ton of MP or anything.
Very interesting. Cool.
Skip this event and just show you how you can run around a little bit after you skip all these tutorials. If you're playing the game, you should probably actually read those. They're helpful.
But I've got you to play it for me.
Every enemy drops loot. And then, yeah, now I'm just free to run around the world. I can, if I want to kill this bunny, I can do that.
Oh, the little bunnets.
If I want to kill this little skeeter.
What are little skeeters good for anyway?
And then you can also pick up these collectibles. It's gonna... Here's your quick, super fast look at the menus.
Yeah, I definitely want to check out some of the menus here.
Have full, you know, you equip something, it appears on your character.
That was going to be a question.
Looks
answered.
Every character, as far as I know, can equip everything,
Mm-hmm.
and everything looks different on every character.
For real?
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's like, so you know, if I like, let's say, let me actually let's pull off the shorts, take them off. Ha, that's
Saucy.
gross. Now let's put that on this guy. Looks totally different.
So it keeps in their color scheme still.
Keeps in their color scheme,
Neat.
and keeps it, you know, just makes it look so it's not totally ridiculous on them.
Very cool.
You got a quest log that's not actually open for us yet. Oh, nope, it's not. You get tons of side quests. You have maps.
Whoa, side
of course.
quests in a JRPG?
Tons of side quests, and you get experience points for everything.
Excellent.
You get experience points for completing quests, discovering collectibles, discovering new areas, everything.
Are the quests like traditional WoW? Somebody has an exclamation point over their head. You got to run and turn it back into them? Or?
You don't run and turn it back in.
Really?
As soon as you finish a quest, you auto turn in and you get the reward immediately.
Ooh, excellent.
Which is really cool. Again, very forward-thinking for a JRPG. I like it a lot. So, yeah, this is Xenoblade coming to the U.S. finally, it turns out, next year in April.
Thank you very much for that, Phil.
Yeah, and stay tuned to Game Informer. We'll hopefully be doing some more video stuff with this because I really like it. So we'll show you guys some more probably.
Can we go play it at your house now?
Yes.
All right, later.